Yahuwah, Otaboyo, Ire. Venye Yahuwah, Idiyakie. Venye Yahuwah, Asohyava, Ire. Venye Yahuwah, Esuviyoga, Ireni. Venye Yahuwah, Okwasebo sole sute mutawe. Okubuwe miamene sute mutawe. Okusebo kwene sute mutawe. Okwefabe kwene sute mutawe. Katana nakba, ubuwere benyoy. Venye Yahuwah, Venye Yahuwah, Evani Sario Baje, Enye Yahuwah Pano, Evani Saimye Faje, Enye Yahuwah Pano, Evani Saumama Ponaje, Enye Yahuwah Pano, Evani Saifenevo Fomeje, Enye Yahuwah Pano, Evani Saonu Anopo Bario Majije, Enye Yahuwah Pano, Reni na etie, reni na etie, reni na etie, reni na Etini no que quesude. Oh, yeah, no que quesude. Dobo no pale yame ya yoto. Enye Yahuwah no. Deti no mazelo so ibetiameo. Yeah. Enye Yahuwah no. Dere no mwesu yikwemeo. Enye Yahuwah no. Dame no biwe ya yomegbere o. Yeah. Enye Yahuwah no. Enye Yahuwah no. No boye. Na ibueku. Oh, oh, oh. No boye. Na ibueku. On your blue love that I saw today. To me. No Koryaba Yahuwah day. Yeah. To me. Oh, I know God. To me. Oh, yeah, no God. To me. Esa matoga. Neba yewa yaku. No wemo. Sayo. 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 Terite. Exodus 24:10. Ezekiel 1:26-27. Is Yahuwah. Yod He Wahe. Ahia. Owe. Yeah, is Yahuwah. Ererenini. 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 Erenogie. Gie. Gie. Evidaya. Ibaya. Ohoya.
Greetings to the 30 tribes of Israel scattered in the four corners of the earth, and to the Gentiles called by the name of Abba Yahuwah. Shabbat Shalom, much love and much prosperity attend you, family, for you are the reason of our time, light truth, because the time is simply near. Just as we see the days goes by, and so draw nigh the coming of Yahushua HaMashiach. Just as the Malach of Yahuwah saith unto Yehukanah the Revelator, sealed not the prophecies of this book, for the time is simply near. Exactly what we are doing here, family. Decode the end times prophecies, signs, dreams, in preparing people. Oh my father, in preparing people, body, house, for the returning of King Yahushua HaMashiach, our eternal bridegroom, to whom do all worship, praise, honor, love, service, with glory, power, riches. Yes, to the glory of His magnificent for the Yahuwah, the Almighty, and to the Ruach HaKodesh, the very DNA of Abba Yahuwah, the true essence of Abba Yahuwah. Oh no, Rebo Shandayaba, Rebo Bobo Husikayabo Sikayabaya. Oh yes, Klimahan Talabo, Norobos Klimahan Talabe. Abba Yahuwah, eternal, you have been worshipped in the temple of your handmaid, your eternal Isha. Yes, for you are my eternal Ish. Raboski, Mahantalaboski, Abaye. Rebobobohusi, Kayaba, Sekebo. I love Ruach HaKodesh. To Abaye be all praise. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Alright now, family, here we are in the heavenly court room of Abba Yehovah with this message titled for you and me, Open Heaven. It is a great science, just as the courses was, says Yahuwah. I don't know if we are going to be having part two. I don't know. I'm not sure. Anyway. Alright, should I rebroadcast it? Open heaven. We are proceeding powerful into an open heaven. It's a sign. Okay, first of all, I want to deal with the open heaven. Then we will not spread over to the signs. Why is it a sign? Who says so? But Yahuwah. Let me take it again. Open heaven is a great science, just as the causes was, says Yahuwah. Do you know about the causes? So just as the causes was a sign upon the people of the book to know the true people, the called one, the choosing, Yisrael nation. It is the sign. The sign is the causes if you obey. Blessings if you disobey. Causes. So first of all, I want to see, when we see that already, but I just decided to title this, or rather, not I, but Yahuwah, titled this in another way, like I said in the part 2 of the previous one that I did. Murphy and Yuri that Oba of Edo isn't the causes of our present suffering or whatever, but our sins did. Why? Because we disobey Yahweh. That's what the Lord says. All right. So now I want to see where you obey. That is the open heaven. Witches and wizards don't have the power to stop this one. Only if you obey. Jezebel goes down the grave. If only you obey. That is the key. There is no causes to be renounced. When you live under disobedience, you are a mocker. Okay? Yahweh can never be mocked. Rather, you are mocking yourself. When you obey, let's dig into it before we not. The obedience is the open heaven, is the key. Okay? Is the key. No Adam, no Ebe. Obedience is the key. We see that key again in Matthew chapter 16, I think, verses 16 to 19, when he gave the key, the authority unto Kepha, whom you call Peter. The key is obedience. To know who is Yahushua HaMashiach. The key. I don't know if we can quickly rush over there. The key. Okay? When you know who is he, the key is given unto you. Wherever you bend. When you say, demon, get out of my way, demon will flee away. Whereby you live in disobedience, no blessing. So I want to first of all say the blessing, which is the open heaven. The key is going to be given unto you. Quickly, here is the key. Let us rush into it before we now say the open heaven. When you have this key, not that nonsense Uyi Murphy is bringing. I think I'm going to be still doing messages against this Uyi Murphy because he's a deceiver, another deceiver. Listen, Matthew 16, we take from 13 or 14 or so. Okay, 13. And when Yahushua came into the coast of Caesarea Philippi, he asked his disciples, saying, whom do men say that I am? The Son of Man? Okay, no. Saying, whom do men say that I, the Son of Man, am? He was asking his disciple. All right, now, take that nonsense out of my way. Disturbing me. All right, now. He said, saying, whom those men say that I, the Son of Man, am? Okay, listen. And they said, some say that thou art John the Baptist, Yehu, some Eliyahu, and other Jeremiah, or one of the prophets. That is Islam. Islam normally called Messiah prophet. And this is Christian. You are John. You are Elijah also. You are Jeremiah. Let me put it so, because that is how you people call it. They do get the picture clear. They never knew who he was. How can you say he's a John? John was being birthed through a natural way. How can you say he's a Jeremiah? He was just be born through sin. And Eliyahu, this will be born through sin, just as a man, a woman, bang, and the seed is planted. This is the name they are calling Messiah, because they never knew him. Exactly what the Christian is calling me today is Jesus Christ. Jesus is a pork. It's a pork. It's an abominable animal. We have nothing to do. Later, Jeddah gave you Jesus. I don't care who you are. I don't care whether you are be hot. If you are be hot, repent and dig down the road of where you are a fat. That depends on you. But as for me, heaven is my home. I work it out. That is a work out your own salvation. That's what I'm doing. Okay? These people never knew who was the Son of Yahuwah. And then I begin to call him all kinds of names. This, that, Jesus, pork, Jesus, Jesus, Allah, prophet. Because you never knew him. Let's see who knew him. They got the key. That is to open heaven. Listen up. 16. And Simeon, okay, 13 or 15 now. This is what outsiders is saying about me. What about you that is so close to me? Listen. The people of the book he speaks to. Listen, 15 now. He saith unto them, but whom say ye that I am? These outsiders, the verses 30 to 40 was outsider. That is what, because they never knew it. Those are Gentiles. Now you, the people of the book, who do you say I am? Because you are my flesh and my blood. Who do you say I am? Listen, 16. The one that knew him. And Simeon Kepha answered and said, thou art the Mashiach, the Son of the living Yahuwah. And Yahushua answered and said unto him, blessed art thou, Simeon, okay, for flesh and blood. What is flesh? What is blood? Remember, flesh and blood can never inherit the kingdom of Yahuwah, which is sin. Which is sin. What sin? What comes alongside curses? No blessing. But when you obey blessed, he said, blessed art thou, for flesh and blood hath not revealed it unto thee, but my Father which is in heaven. Open heaven. Listen, hear the key. 18. And I say unto thee that thou art Kepha, which simply means stone. And upon this rock I will build my ministry. And the gates of hell shall not prevail against it. And I will give unto thee the keys of the kingdom of heaven. And whatsoever thou shalt bind on earth shall be bound what in heaven, because heaven is already opened upon you. When you speak, heaven responded. And whatsoever thou shalt loose on earth shall be loosed in heaven. You are ascending and descending. Who is that demon that's going to stand on your way not to do the will of Yahweh? You see the key? Obedient is the key to know who is Messiah, for you not to be calling him Jesus, calling him Allah, a prophet, nonsense. Say he was being birthed just as a natural way as a sinful man is being birthed. How can you call him John? How can you call him Elijah or whatever? Or how can you call him Jeremiah? That is in him. He is almighty in flesh. Islam says him is a whatever. Prophet, Christian, pork. Pork eating people. Did you see? So obedience is the key. And it brings about open heaven. It brings about blessing. Okay? Let's go now to the open heaven. If you have the authority, when you speak, heaven responded. That is the open heaven. Here we are. Yes, where the problem lies. Deuteronomy the Buri. 28. We are taking it from 1 to 14 quickly. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of Yahweh thy Elohim, to observe and to do all his commandments, which I command thee these days, that Yahweh thy Elohim will set thee on high above all nations of the earth. Did you get that? You're gonna, in fact, these people is gonna, that is a house built on top, or a house built on a mountain. A house built on top of the mountain that all eyes shall see. That put you on high, the obedient to the voice of Yahuwah. Remember, he said, he is the rewarder of them that seek him diligently. How are you going to seek diligently? Is to keep his rules and regulation. A house built on top of a hill must be seen by all. That is Matthew 5. Yes, verses 2. And all these blessings, listen, not some part, and all these blessings shall come upon thee. He said unto Kepha, thou art blessed, and no one can curse. That is where Abrahamic blessings come from. Because Abraham obeyed the voice of Yahuwah. When we are speaking of obedience, not that now you are angelic being on earth, you don't mess up sometime, but you don't glory in sin. That is what we meant. When you realize where you are falling, dust it off and move on and never repeat it again. All right? Listen now too. And all these blessings shall come upon thee and overtake thee if thou hearken unto the voice of Yahuwah. There's a stipulation. If that is the stipulation. Hearken unto the voice of Yahuwah thy Elohim. Listen now. Blessed, verse 3. Blessed shalt thou be in the city. In a due city, you're going to be blessed. And blessed shall thou be in the field. The field simply represents the whole world. Whatever, wherever you go, this blessing, or just sing after you. You can say Matthew chapter 13, the field represents the whole world. For blessed shall be the fruit of thy body and the fruit of thy ground. Everything you touch is blessing. And the fruit of thy cattle, yes, the increase of thy knee and the flocks of thy sheep. Blessed shall be thy basket and thy store. You're going to be having abundance. You're going to store some. Oh, no. 6. Now, blessed shall thou be when thou comest in, and blessed shall thou be when thou goest out. And Yahuwah shall cause thy enemies that rise up against thee to be smote before thy face. They shall come out against thee one way and flee before thee in seven ways. They're gonna be shattered. Any enemy that they said they want to fly over you in the witch's cove where you keep the law, they are in danger. Jesus simply know which is the pork. Simply know that when he lose you to keep the law, it's gonna be a great destruction upon his kingdom. Where is he gonna be a liar? Is he gonna be doing that fetish miracle, lying signs and great wonders? Where is he gonna be doing that deceiving miracle? Where is he going to be doing that lying wonders? Where is he going to be doing that miracle called the mark of the beast? Matthew 24:24, a deceiving miracle. 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verses 1 to 12, a lying wonders. Revelation chapter 13, mark of the beast, miracle. Where is it? How is it going to be doing that? Revelation 12 now said it deceiveth the whole world, not to keep the law. Listen up. So when you keep the law, enemy that temper you in what way, they're going to be shattered in 7 ways. It's automatic. Your own part is to do the law. Just keep the law. And watch Abba Yahuwah smote your enemy before your face. There's no causes to be renounced. When you keep if you once break it, the causes is there. But when you repented, that causes is wiped away, right away by the blood of Yahushua HaMashiach. And never return back and keep running for your life. 8 now. And Yahuwah shall command a blessing. Listen, now this is where it is. And Yahuwah shall command a blessing upon thee in thy storehouses, and in all that thou settest thy hand unto, and he shall bless thee in the land which Yahuwah thy Elohim gavest thee. And Yahuwah shall establish thee an holy people unto himself, as he had sworn unto thee, if thou shalt keep the commandment of Yahuwah thy Elohim and walk in his ways. And all the people of the earth shall see that thou art called by the name of Yahuwah, and they shall be afraid of thee. Did you get that? All the unbelievers are going to be afraid of you. Why? Because Abba Yahuwah has already put you on high. You're going to be seen. That is the sign. We are coming into it powerfully. Abba Yahuwah don't heart in secret. When you really keep his commandment, definitely he's going to raise you up, as verses 1 said. And all eyes going to say, that is Matthew, okay? Matthew chapter 5. Oh, the house built on top of a hill. Who is going to hide you? No way. He is going to shoot you on high, the royal law. You still see the stipulation? You are still coming to the open heaven. We are already in the open heaven. Obedience is the key to know his Messiah, because Messiah make it so clear. Messiah make it so clear. Or rather, the right Apostle whom you call Paul, Hebrews chapter 10 verses 1 said, the royal law is a shadow of a good one to come, of better one to come. Now, the royal law is a shadow of the Messiah which is to come physically. What does it mean to say? Do you have a shadow? If you have a shadow, therefore you are your shadow is you, you are your shadow. Yahushua, the royal law is the shadow of the one that is coming. The royal law is a shadow of Yahushua, and Yahushua is the law himself. It's always so difficult if only you can know who is Yahushua HaMashiach. The law says when you look at woman with you already when you look the law says when you divorce your wife and let her go and marry another man, she has committed adultery, fornication. Okay, adultery. Yahushua said, my own, is it so? If you look at a woman waist and you begin to lust and your penis begin to jump, and your testes is singing, go in. He said you did it already. He's going to cast into the lake of fire. Go and read it. Matthew chapter 5, we'll see it over there. Okay? So this is how terrible his law is. Now listen. The law is going to put you on earth. 11. And Jehovah shall make thee plenteous in goods, in the fruit of thy body. No sickness, and in the fruit of thy cattle, and in the fruit of thy ground, because the ground was caused in Genesis 3 to make it so hard. That was the causes of the man. It was caused, but when you now obey Yahuwah, it's going to be reversed. We are saying something. This one is saying cow rings deliverance. About cause this nonsense. Listen, and the fruit of the ground, of thy ground, in the land which Yahuwah swore unto thee, unto thy father to give thee. Okay, which is Sidus land. Briefly, we are coming to that. Quickly, let me rush. And Yahuwah shall open, listen now. And Yahuwah shall open unto thee his good treasure, the heaven, to give the rain unto thy land in his season, and to bless all the works of thy hand. And thou shalt lend unto many nations, and thou shalt not borrow from no one. Do you see the open heaven? It's going to send rain. When Yahuwah send rain, I think this is going to be part 1. I think so. In the midst of the week, I will put out the part 2. I wanted to end it right here. Let me try and see. If not, this is going to be part 1. Did you get that? You see what he said? Did you see what he said? It's going to open heaven, blessings, and it's going to send rain. He says it's going to open, Yahuwah shall open up unto thee good treasure, the heaven, to give rain unto thy land. Okay? See, Psalm or Tehillim chapter 1 for that. Whatever people will be going through dry season, but for you just have it all up. Why? Because you obey the key. The key is in your hand. Now, when he sent that rain, what is going to happen? This rain is coming from heaven. Let's see what that rain is going to do. Genesis chapter 7, verses 11. This is the picture. If you want to get the clear picture, learn that from the life of Noah. The whole world perished, and that is the sign, the criteria Messiah gave unto that is coming is going to be like the days of Noah. Okay, in the whole world, only 8 people saved because 8 people were keeping the instruction of Abe. Well, it get the instruction, build your ark, do it so and do it that, like this and like that, and enter. That is the royal law, is to protect you, is the seal. Okay, him alone, only 8 people saved, every other one perished. Every other one perished. You see that already? I read now. It's the clear picture, and this destruction is coming again. Listen up. 11. In the 600th year of Noah's life, in the 2nd month, the 17th day of the month. Okay, quickly, let me bring out this announcement. Next Shabbat, we are going to do a message, okay, of trumpets. Okay, we are proceeding into the most powerful season moment of Abba Yahuwah, which is the Feast of Trumpets, okay, the 7th month of the biblical year calendar. We're going to touch on that next week Shabbat. Okay, 11, I'll take it again. Genesis 7 verses 11. In the 600th year of Noah's life, in the 2nd month, okay, the 70th day of the month, the same day where all the fountains of the great deep broken up, and the windows of heaven were opened, and the rain was upon the earth 40 days and 40 nights. Quickly, Oba of Edo is the 40th Oba. I always plead for mercy upon that palace and upon that family, because number 40 always means judgment. It means destruction. If you don't repent from whatever you are serving, it means destruction, okay? Number 40 is a very dangerous number, okay? So you see our people, when Abba Yahuwah brought them out of the land of bondage, Egypt, okay? 40 years, they all died because they refused to believe, to obey Abba Yahuwah. They all died in the wilderness for a whole 40 years. Judgment keep beating against them for 40 years. Anything or numeric code of Abba Yahuwah, number 40 always represent judgment, destruction, okay? You see, when Moshe was 40 years old, he wanted to bring that judgment upon Pharaohs. Pharaoh knew too well that this is judgment. Why do you kill my person? This is judgment. Therefore, he wanted to assassinate Moshe, the one you called Moses. Therefore, he ran for his life. He fled away. So, 40 years later, that judgment still came back. Why? He was 80 now. 40 years later, you see how horrible that judgment was. So number 40, according to the numeric code, it's always judgment. So whenever I remember Oba said he's the 40th Oba, I keep pleading for mercy, because they are not in the right way. This is not insulting nobody except you are not a believer. If you are a pagan, repent. If you don't want to repent, get out of my channel. You are not welcome here. Okay? There is not somebody speaking against your Oba. Only your friend is going to tell you that your mouth stinks. Go and wash it. When I'm letting you know, because stone and wood can never worship. You are going to the lake of fire. You can't. How dare you? If stone and wood can worship, can enter heaven, there we don't need to keep the rules of the Bible and let us all of us become a pagan and idol worshiper. What are you telling me? And don't tell me Oba is a believer. If you ever say that, you are a self-deceiver. You see what they believe on? That is what they always use to lay curses. You see the stone and the wood already. So number 40 is a dangerous number, and he is the 40th Oba. Judgment is on its way coming. I always plead for mercy. I saw it powerfully, but I always plead for mercy because it's the 40th Oba. That is our numeric code, Abba Yahuwah's judgment. So I just want to throw that in. Now, what happened? You see, when the window of heaven was being loosed and rain was being sent from the heaven, it says it's going to send down rain. Where we just read Deuteronomy 28 to water your land, okay? It's going to open his treasure in heaven and send rain. Now, when rain comes down on earth to water your land, you see what it do? What it does is that it will first of all remove all enemy that pollute your land. He will wipe all of them, whatever they are stealing away. Whosoever that are whosoever that polluted your blessing will be swept away by the flood of judgment. That is the blessing you need to keep the royal law. Whosoever that messed up with your land, or steal your land, or steal your wealth, or steal your property, will be wiped out by the flood of judgment. I bet you will beat against that nation mercilessly. Why? Because you are his best army. You are his best soldier. Do you to see how the world invest in their armies? Do you to see how they pump money into their armies? How they trade them? They are so proud of them, especially the United States. So how much more Abba Yehovah? When you keep Abba Yehovah, you become a royal army. You join the army field. You become Yehovah's warrior in you. It's going to shatter all nations that they raise up against you. Through your obedience, Jezebel is going down the grave. So that is the beauty in it. I think I'm going to do part 2 as well. It's ready to part 2. I see it already. So because of my short space. So let's staple some more. Because the devil cometh not but to steal, kill, and to destroy. He's going to steal your blessings, steal whatever that belongs to you. But when you obey Abba Yehovah, he's going to come down to wipe every weapon he used, or the tricks he used to rob from you. The Lord is going to flush everything away. And you're going to be having the new Yerushalayim. We are coming to that. You know, the goodness or the goodies in obeying Abba Yehovah. Even if I have to take it from the royal law, we can get up to part 10. I wanted to shorten it, but still, it's not allowed. So I'm going to take it down to part 2 just to talk about it briefly. Okay? Because when you see the new earth now come, which is Genesis chapter 9, we now got the new earth. Every iniquity is being removed. So we're going to touch on that maybe on part 2. Listen now. Verses 12, we are here again, Deuteronomy 28, Deborah 28, verses 12 now. And Yahweh shall open unto thee his good treasure, the heaven, to give you the rain, the rain unto thy land in this season. You see, your land is going to be cleansed, not just you alone. If you go to 2 Chronicles chapter 7, verses 14, said, if the people that I call by my name will humble themselves and seek my face, I will hear them from the heaven, and I will forgive their sins and heal their land, because their land is sick. Demon filled your land. Okay, let's put it. Uyimofi, you said Oba of Edo is not the aborigine or pagan. Pagan simply means demons. They fill the land. The rain is going to come from the heavenly. It's going to wipe away all those demons, idols, whatever. It's going to remove them from there, because according to history, according to the book of Igariba, other history, we never worship stone and wood. And we also see in Deuteronomy 28 that when this other nation comes into your land to capture your land, they're going to give you their own gods to be serving. The gods of stone and wood. They said they're going to impose it on you because you just sinned. Therefore, you invite demons into your life. They're going to give you stone and wood to be worshipped. But when you repented, this is it. It's going to send down rain. And rain is going to wash away that demon unloosed from the pit of air that came to occupy your land. Will be wiped out totally from your land. And you're going to be having the new Yerushalayim. As you be born again, your land will be born again. If only you can obey the voice of Abba Yehovah. So we read now. And Yahweh shall open unto thee his good treasure, the heaven, to give the rain unto thy land in his season, to cleanse it. Okay, this is the season of cleansing. Okay, and to bless the work, all the work of thy hand, and thou shalt lend unto many nations. You're gonna be so. In fact, you will be counted among the worthiest man on earth, in order for you to be giving a happy hand to others. Okay, and thou shalt not borrow. What you do you know how poor people always borrow? You are not gonna be borrow. You're gonna be lending to people. Okay, 13. And Yahuwah shall make thee the head. Do you know what that is? And not the tail. The tail eat from the crumbs that fell from the master's table. And thou shalt be above only. You're going to be sustained in the high mountain. It's going to see that glory and glorify Yahuwah. You're going to remain. So you're going to be above only. And thou shalt not be beneath. if that thou hearken unto the commandment of Yahuwah thy Elohim, which I command thee these days to observe and to do them. Do you see this? If only you see how wondrous the blessing is, powerful. Now we are seeing the open heaven. We have already seen the open heaven. What we need to see now is the sign. Okay, is the sign. We have already seen the open heaven. Quickly, let me go through the other parts. Deborah 28 verses 46 now. Listen, and they shall be upon thee all the curses if you disobey, okay? And they shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder. Did you get that? So it said that the curses, if you disobey, is going to be upon you now as a sign. It's going to be a sign and a wonder on you. That people is obviously going to tell this person is under curse. This is how you're going to know the people of the book that have not yet repented. We that repented, this curses is being rolled away. But the blessing hasn't yet come. We are still waiting for that. Almost here. But the one that still live under it, sorry, not repented like Uyimofi, don't go and die in your sin. Because Abba Yehovah, when you keep making that, it's going to lose you into the hands of your enemy that seek for your life. Let them not get rid of you in your iniquity and stop that noise making and repent. Okay, because I don't know the God that is calling Ujimofi. Ujimofi says he is being called. How can your God call you inside iniquity? You will be using the holy people to be describing yourself and say, as Moses was being called, in the same manner you are being called. Are you mad? That is blasphemy. How can you say as Moses was being called? Moses never lived a lifestyle of sin as you are living it today. He already says she's also being called. Who? I don't know the God. I know the God that is calling these people. It is Jesus. Because Jesus is a man of sin. A man of sin means done away with the royal law. But if they want to steal, they come to our law. Stupid, idiotic people. All Christian pastor, both you and your Jesus, you are all mad. You are all stupid. Pork. You are all elected pig. Thunder strike you all in Yahuwah's mighty name. All the Christian pastors, including their Jesus. Thunder strike you all in Yahuwah's mighty name. Amen. Awabuwayawa. Liars. Useless animal. If you want to steal, you come to the Lord. Tithe is a law. Thunder strike you and your Jesus in Yahuwah's mighty name. Sowing of seed is a law. Okay? First fruit offering is a law. Thunder strike you and your Jesus in Yahuwah's mighty name. How dare you? You goes to the Lord to reap what you have not labored for. Thunder strike you all in Yahuwah's mighty name. Every Christian or pastor, you are under curses of Deuteronomy 28. No one will lose you from it. You will die and you will perish in it, and you will be sent into the eternal lake of fire. Let me tell you, lake of fire is being made for some 30 people, and you must go there. Nothing absolutely will do about that. They are already in the judgment. In Matthew chapter 7, verses 21 to 23, we cast out demons. We do many miracles. We prophesy in your name. Why do they say in your name? Why do they say in your power? If name is not the problem, why do they say in your authority, in the key that you gave unto us, in your power? Why do they say refer to power? But in your name, for you to know that the name is the problem. He now said, that isn't me. You workers of iniquity, depart from me. And he cast them into the outer darkness where they're going to be tortured night and day, eternity. In Yahuwah's mighty name, that is their portion. Because you help Allah to prosper. You help devil to prosper. The great dragon, which is Allah that deceived the whole world. You help him to prosper in this in wickedness. The gods of this world. Allah simply made gods. He simply made gods. So there is no big deal about that. There is the gods of this world. That rebel that deceived the whole world. Thunder strike you all Christian or pastor, they are Jesus and they are Allah. Thunder of Yahuwah strike all of you in Yahuwah's mighty name. I feel like laying curses upon you all because you are happy Allah to prosper in wickedness. I don't care who you are. Like I said, when I'm pushing out the truth, I don't care how much it pierced you to your marrow. I don't care. I just pour it out the way it is. Take it or you leave it. That isn't my business. Okay? The light is coming out. That is all we know. All right, now, family. I want to hang it over here because I'm so provoked in my spirit. I want to do the part 2. Put that in the midst of the week. Whom you've been trained to be called Wednesday would this day. Let's pour the whole world. And in this, like Mana Yahuwah is going to destroy all of them. Judgment is coming. Remember always, it's like the days of Noah. This flood is going to flush all of you away. anyone that refuses to repent, you are going down the grave, regardless who you are. Now, Joseph was so obedient unto Yahuwah. Genesis 39. Potiphar's wife tried to seduce him into fornication, into wickedness at the lottery. He refuses. The very one Oyimofi is swimming in. Joseph refused it and said, no, I won't do this wickedness before Yahuwah. So after he passed that exam, he obeyed righteousness, which is Yahuwah. In Genesis 41, he now became a top. Even in the land of his slavery, he now becomes the second in command. Did you get that? So that is a house built on top of a hill that must be seen by all. Yahuwah don't act in secret, so we'll pick it up from there. That is the sign. You see the open of heaven already is the key. Okay, obedience is the key. That is going to give you the open heaven to unleash that whatever you declare comes to pass. Now I want to see the sign in the midst of the week. Abba Yahuwah, to you be all praise. To you be all honor. You are being worshipped, eternal. Hallelujah. So in the midst of the week, we touch on that. You can also add Revelation chapter 3, verses 7 to 12. He said, because you obey my name, you will be spared from the destruction of Noah's days. You can read it. We'll also put a little on that in part 2. He said, because you obey my commandment, you keep my name. You did not deny my name. You did not deny for pork and say Jesus is not the Messiah. Because you didn't do that, I'm going to spoil you from the hour of darkness. It's going to fall upon the whole world. You will be spared. You can read it. We're going to pick it up from there in the midst of the week. The name is the foundation. You don't know him. Begin to call him prophet. You begin to call him Jesus, Christ, Jesus, from the pit of hell. You begin to call him all kinds of pork's name.